You are asking for value, but explaining it in the context of financial measures, other than lower prices, which every customer in any environment wants. What measures of value would help you?
I think from our perspective, I think value is quality over cost, fundamentally. So it's the quality of the service you provide divided by the cost of providing that service. So I think the value can be increased by providing these additional services so that patients feel supported when they're taking the drug and they're able to manage the side effects and things like that. So that's our perspective on quality, on value.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'd say the NHS probably strategically, the main currency of value comes from the patient in the QALY. So really, it's not asking the physician, it's not asking the company, it's saying to the patient, here's your validated score. Now you're using the drug. What is your rating on your breathlessness? What is your rating on your asthma attack? So the QALY comes from the patient. So that way the argument isn't with me or the pharma company. And what typically will happen is a drug company may say, we transform the nature of the patient's lives with this miracle cure. But when you ask the patient, show us on your breathlessness questionnaire, they say, well, I'm feeling pretty rubbish on placebo, and I'm feeling pretty rubbish on the brand. So the truth is, the disease is probably so bad, it doesn't matter whether the payer spends a fortune or keeps it cheap, the patient will still feel rubbish. And so there's the element of, what's the expectation of the drug, firstly? Is this really a miracle cure that transformed breathlessness into an athlete? And it isn't. So there's the expectation story. The other way value, I want to give one case example of how a small company with no market share completely transformed from their value story. In the rheumatology game, with the monoclonals, expensive drugs, high-cost drugs, €1,000 a month plus, we had both Remicade and Humira were branded, and the consultant said, these are the brands we want for our patients. Smaller company came by, fourth or fifth to market, not necessarily gold standard, UCB, if anyone's familiar, and they didn't go to the consultants, they didn't go to they came to the payers, said, what can we do for you? Our trial data is not much different, our evidence is, similar, there's a failure rate is the same, and we're fourth to market. We haven't got the money to take all the consultants to golf weekends and the American Rheumatology Orlando Disney World, okay? So what the payers did is we don't mind paying for drugs that work. It doesn't matter which biologic you use in rheumatology, about 25% do well, and the other 75%, one reason or other, are not responders. It takes nearly 12 weeks to find the responders. So UCB came to us and said, look, we give every patient 6 months free. You find the people it works in, and you only pay for the people it works in. Overnight.
Yep.